Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at this 2008 E Peugeot. So for those of you who haven't guessed by the E, it's a completely electric car. It's literally just come out from Peugeot. This car's got 125 miles on it from new. So we're going to take you have a look round and talk to you guys about the specs on this. For those of you who've been looking at the channel for a long time now, you'll know that I'm quite a fan of the Peugeot design, and I featured a 3008 about 6 months ago, so it'll be interesting to see what this car has to offer. But it's owned by my uncle and owner of the Full EV, which is a company that specialises in all EV stuff, so I'll stick a link in the description below. He's also started the channel as well, so yeah, we'll introduce him. Chris,
hello,
here he is.
Hiya.
So, tell us about your new car.
Okay, so it's quite interesting because this is like a car that's agnostic as to the power source, because you can get the same car with diesel, petrol, or electric engine. So, in contrast to something like a BMW i3, which shouts "I'm electric," this is like "I'm a car," it just happens to be electric. Anyway, it's got the same running gear as the 208 and as the Vauxhall Corsa, and there's another couple of Vauxhall models, and also probably the same as the Citroens as well.
Yeah, the Citroens, the PSA, battery, isn't it? All that lot.
Same electric motor, and it should do about 200 miles between charge-ups.
Oh, nice was it. It's got a range of 200 miles. How long did you say it took to charge?
Well, if you charge it on a home charger, it takes about 7 hours from empty, or also you can do fast charging on the motorway, about 40 minutes.
Oh, wicked. So you've literally had it 10 days, haven't you?
Yep.
And how are you finding it so far?
It's really great, quiet, smooth, pretty nippy. Just getting used to all the tech on it. It's got plenty of tech. Lane monitoring, reversing camera.
All that sort of stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, all the latest.
Yep,
latest and greatest. And obviously it's got the new Peugeot design language, which is actually designed by an ex-Ferrari designer. So I think my favourite one's the 508 SW, because that's just gorgeous, isn't it? But yeah, it's got the new fangs, and also I think it's got the green bits in the Peugeot badge as well. So, and you mentioned earlier how you can tell the difference between the
so the difference between the petrol and diesel ones and the electric ones is quite subtle. It's just the spots in the grille are colour coded to the paintwork on the electric model. The other ones just have silver spots in the grille.
And obviously, other than that, it would be very difficult to tell. Apart from obviously the E badges, which are all around it.
There's no exhaust pipes.
And there's no exhaust pipes. So, yeah, I'll give you guys a side profile as well. So it looks quite a chunky car, but it's actually dimensions-wise, it's fairly compact, isn't it?
It's strange because it's got a very high waistband and a very small glass area, which makes it look bigger than it really is.
Makes it look longer as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is nice. And I'll take you guys to the back. I think this is my favourite angle from the back. I like the rear lights and stuff. Really nice. So yeah, should we take a look at the interior?
Yeah.
Because that's where this thing's a bit mad, isn't it?
It is. Should we go and see what the cockpit looks like? There you go.
Okay then, so you've got the small Peugeot wheel, which goes underneath the dials. Yeah, which is sort of Peugeot's new thing. And then here you've got the full digital display. But what it doesn't really show on camera is that it's actually a 3D image. So it's quite a cool, as you can see, where the 0 overlaps where it says ready. That's because it's 3D, and it's sort of done by a hologrammy thing up the top there, which is quite cool. But yeah, inside it's a really nice looking cabin. You've got your gear selector here, which has just got your drive, neutral, reverse, and you can do your regenerative braking as well. You've got all your little buttons here as well, and then your infotainment system, which is all the new Peugeot stuff. And then this is a GT. It's a GT line. GT line spec, so it's got a few sporty bits on it as well, such as the contrast stitching and things like that. In terms of rear space. It's nice and big, ample for a car of this size, and you can sort of tell the sportiness by the small windows, which is quite cool. But yeah, in the back you've got USB charging here, which is actually also replicated in the front. I'll show you that because that's quite cool. You say it's got wireless charging from factory as well. So if you open that, you get like a little phone holder, and then you get your wireless charging pad. But you've also got USB-C and USB as well. So it's a really nice, comfortable car. In terms of the interior design, I'll just hop in, show you guys sort of point of view. As you can see, you've got this nice swooping dash design, which is quite contoured as well, which gives it quite a dramatic feel inside. Sort of goes through the Peugeot design language. You've also got your drive mode selects here, and cup holders, and a little armrest cubby. And yeah, like I said before, the wheels on these little, is it? Oh, it's on. It's on. That's the problem with an electric car. You don't know. These wheels are tiny, and you essentially look over the steering wheel like that. Which takes a bit of getting used to, but it's quite a nice little way of doing things. And then you've got the big screen here as well, which does all your infotainment, all of your music, navigation, everything like that is all done on a screen, which is touchscreen, which is nice. And then, oh, we've also got your reversing camera as well, which is not liking at the moment. I think we've got to put it in park, and then I'm going to put my foot on the brake, and then. Oh, it's because we've got the door open. It's too safe. It's too safe for YouTube. Right. No, it's not liking it at all. Oh, it's now saying no key detected. No, it's not liking that. Oh well. So yeah, we'll take you have a show you in the boot as well, and then we'll oh, it was because we had the boot open. Let's try that. There you go. So there's the reversing camera. You've also got the 360 sensors as well, which is nice. And yeah, it's just a really nice place to be inside, and I quite like this volume knob as well, and you can sort of see the architecture of all the switch gear here. So we'll hop out and talk about the boot space, because it's absolutely massive for sort of a car this size. You've also got a nice big bumper as well here, and you've had dogs and stuff in it, haven't you? And they're happy, and you've got a nice little hidden floor, false floor there as well, which is ideal. And then more stuff down the bottom there. Tyre kit. So yeah, it's quite an ideal little car for someone who's sort of scared of going to electric. I think this would be quite a nice compromise, because you've also got an i3, haven't you? Yeah. And before that you had the GTE, so this is your first all electric car. And how do you find it so far?
Well, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, smooth, quiet, trouble-free, and with home charging. Now I have to go to a petrol station.
Ideal. Yep. So how do you find sort of charging it around where you need to go? Does it? Well,
it's just a case of being a little bit organised. If you've got the ZapMap app, and I've also got a membership in a Polar network, then it means I can always work out where I can charge the car if I need to go a long distance trip.
Oh, excellent! Yeah.
There are plenty of options. People who haven't looked into it think there are none, but there's actually more charging posts in the UK than there are petrol stations.
Really? Oh wow. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's one of those things, once you start looking into it, actually it becomes quite a good prospect.
Yeah,
both
so
financially
if I go on a long journey, I've got to fill this up every 200 miles, stop for 40 minutes, it takes a fast charge, have a cup of tea, have a bun, have a sit down.
And a Big Mac.
Big Mac. And then off we go again. Yeah.
Excellent. Right, should we take it out for a little ride?
Yeah.
See what she's like. Ride. There you go, there's another. It's the E2008, just in case I said it wrong earlier. So I'm not driving, obviously, because of insurance purposes, but I'll give you guys sort of an idea of how quiet she is inside. Get my seatbelt on. That's the most disconcerting thing, isn't it? When it's completely quiet, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's quite strange.
We've got a slight wear of the motors, but that's it, isn't it? It's literally nothing else.
Yeah.
There's a Peugeot button up here. What does that do?
I have no idea.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The seats are nice and comfy, aren't they? They're like almost Volvo levels of comfort.
Almost.
Yeah, as you can see, it's really, really quiet in here. There's literally barely any road noise as well. But it has got Michelin Primacy 4s, I noticed, which are very quiet tyres anyway. There's like the regen braking noise as well.
Yeah.
Does it stick the brake lights on when you regen?
I don't know. Could well do. But the regen's not so aggressive on this car.
Right, okay.
Not compared to other models, say, like the i3 or the Nissan. So I suspect maybe it doesn't brake
As much. It does pick up nicely as well. That's the thing with the electric, isn't it? Is you get that instant torque and that
Absolutely, yeah. It's really, really nippy away from a standstill.
It's like the i3 from 0 to 60 is faster than M3. Sorry, 0 to 30 is faster than M3. So it's that sort of the benefits that you get from the electricness of it. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Just a quick intro sort of into this car. No doubt we'll do some more videos on it at a later date. But I'd like to thank Chris for having me and showing me the car.
Pleasure.
And yeah, I'll stick his details in the description below because he's got a channel as well and a company that sort of specialises in all EV stuff. So if you're into that sort of thing, check that out. And I'll see you next video. Cheers.